I've never worked in frontline care.
Mm.
So I've done 16 years in the justice sector, trained originally as a probation officer and then through various management roles to sort of senior director level and head of operations. And then following that, got the opportunity really to move into a regional director's role within the care sector. And then actually I moved to Lifeways 2 months ago. So I'm relatively new starter with Lifeways in a regional director's role. What I would say is that, if you're somebody who enjoys people, I think let's strip this back to real basics. If you enjoy people with a sound value base and good communication skills, then care is a brilliant sector because it's fundamentally about people. That comes with messiness because people are messy. And let's be very honest about that. But what it does do is bring that challenge, it brings that variety, it brings that enjoyment, that satisfaction, all those things that I think as people progress through their careers, particularly, they become more and more valuable and important to people at their heart as to what they enjoy, because we spend so much time at work. We want to come to work and enjoy it. And I think certainly the stories we've heard already today, that obviously is what often it comes back to, whether that is something that we just want to do for a couple of days a week when we get to certain points of our career, or we want to do as a significant part of our world. It's obviously that transition into care, having not been in a care background, was a big leap. I won't lie, it was a steep learning curve. Certainly in the discussions I've had with Sarah and with Lifeways, we want to attract talent into our sector and to our company at all levels. And it's so essential that we wrap around that the right training programme and the right support and induction. And I know certainly we are continually reviewing that, because at a service manager level in particular, there's so many skills that transfer into our sector, particularly with sound values and communication skills. But all those things that I'm sure people on this call will have taken from their careers already, are so transferable to how we want to work with our staff and with our service users as well. It's absolutely critical to us. Care is a sector where one size doesn't fit all. We've already talked about different opportunities, but genuinely it's around finding that right fit. Because I've discussed with so many different people about the fact that they were in a residential care home with people with very challenging behaviour, drugs, alcohol, etc. Absolutely love that environment, the challenge it brings. Others that absolutely wouldn't be for them. And they actually would be better in an environment which is more around supported living, where they befriend, they support people into the community to get the most from their lives. And equally, we've got people who are non-verbal, who are peg-fed through a tube. It's getting the right fit for the right person. And sometimes people, particularly out of sector, don't know what that right fit is for them, and how we provide people with that opportunity to test, try, and also have the opportunity to move between is really essential. Because I think you've already referenced, Lucy, sometimes after a few years, you're ready for a different challenge, but still enjoy what you're doing, but something slightly different. And actually, we're able to offer those different environments, so it's progressive. And certainly, I think we're very keen. And if I look just at the level I'm at, we've probably got 50% of the directors come from out of sector, and 50% have gone through from all levels of care. So a real varied team, which brings a lot of variety, but also benefit to that, because so many different skill sets come together. And I think if we looked across the whole of Lifeways, we find that in all aspects of the teams and at all levels, that we've got this real blended mix, which I think adds real value. The value comes in recruiting locally people that come from diverse backgrounds as well. So I think that makes such a better opportunity for the people we support, particularly those that know the local communities, that engage with local communities from whichever backgrounds they come from. So, we certainly would encourage people from all those different diverse backgrounds to come and speak to us, because I just think it provides better opportunity for the people that we're working with. And that's what makes the difference. Regularly will scroll through what people have been doing with the people that we support, and if you want to understand the impact that you're making on people's lives, just spend 5 minutes, or I do spend 5 minutes going through that, looking at the difference that we're making to people's life, particularly after, as you'll all know, in your own days and work and life, you've had a bad day, you go on that and you think, and that's why we do what we do. And that sounds very cliche. I appreciate that, but don't ever underestimate that